Making that content. All right. All right. What are we doing? Let's get our thoughts together here. What is that? Hey, Nishi. Happy day after birthday. How's the camera angle? Which side is my good side? You got me thinking. I gotta come up with some. I want to send you. I want to draw up some custom 1 of 1 Benson snake tokens. Let's gotta think of some fun snakes to make. They're gonna be peak Benson silly. All right. How we doing here? Uh, it, oh, this Chinese song I'm listening to. That's just. I'll share it. This song gets like. This song gets better every time I listen to it. There's YouTube has captions you can turn on in English, right? Yeah, you can put on English captions. Oh man, this song is just. And the guest singer they brought in for this song, she's whew, smoke. That's I don't want to say too much. Man, makes me blush. I'm not weird, just bobbing my head for no reason. I'm listening to music, it's just mute. It's just muted. Otherwise, the copyright gods will get me. But yeah, I was thinking about fun snake tokens I can make. I thought of a really dumb one that's just like snake, but there's no like. Just I'll just black out, white out the card art, and just call the token no snake. So, like, but underneath it, snake. It's 1/1 snake token. Invisible snake, and it's just a picture of nothing. I don't know, I'm just thinking of dumb. I think of dumb stuff when I should be thinking of important stuff. But all right, let's lock in and focus. Last song. Oh, gotta turn this off. Stop. All right. I gotta focus. I'm gonna vibe too much. I'm gonna vibe too hard. All right. What are we doing? All right. Now, Ah. Oh, Dejin Smash. What's up, buddy? How we doing? My buddy Dejin Smash, if you're into gaming and good vibes, he reminds me of myself. Check him out. Check out Mr. Dejin. Yeah, buddy, what's happening? Congrats on that climb to what are you at? 2K? Here he is. Holy smokes. Oh, he's almost 2K. Everybody go get him. I think I was one of your OGs. I think I started following you where you were like teetering on 1K. And I think you might have subbed to me back when I was about that too. So came up together, man. That's awesome. I'm just should be making magic content, but I'm being procrastinatory a word? Almost 3 away. You'd be surprised. I remember being at like, I don't know, 999 subs and like somebody unsubbed and I went down to 998. And the next day, 997. Sandboa snake tokens would be funny. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'm not immensely talented with drawing, but I can come up with something for you. No, there you go. It's a Jin Smash. I love it. You a big Batman fan? I see the Batman thing on your wall back there. I got real into the Batman comics and like 2000 like 8, 9, 10. I still like them. I haven't read them in a long time, but I still appreciate them and cherish them. Like I bought a bunch of the hardcover Batmans, like the collected volumes of the single issues, like the Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul, Batman Long Road Home, that series when he came back from being sent back in time. I bought the single issues of that as they came out. The Batman, the Dark Knight was one of the best movies ever made. I think, like top 10 movies, that's up there of my top 10. I should do a top 10 of my movies that I'm into. All right, let's make some content. Well, I'm gonna promo you up, dog. I got some pretty loyal, dope people like my pal Nishi. You see up in the chat. Nishi's into good times and good vibes and the lulls and the gaming. I don't game on the scale that you do, so I'd say we should play something together. But hey, what up, Megs? But if we did, I'd say we collab. But I don't know what I would play. I'd get absolutely crushed. The only Call of Duty I still play is my newest thing is like I have an Xbox 360. That's what I play Call of Duty Black Ops on, and that's like as far as my gaming tech goes. No, Heath Ledger OD'd. Hey, what up, Dunk? Hey, Rusty. Hey, Megs. Oh, man. All right, let's make this content. So looking at my thing here, I had a script. I recorded this video the other night, and I completely... my mic cut out when I recorded it, so I lost it. It was just basically a slide. What the end result was just a slideshow with no audio. So I got to start again. I nailed that recording, and I fucked it up. So now I got to start all over. All right, so I gotta, and I gotta do the, so I got a, it's not a sponsorship. I partnered with a company that makes TCG sleeves. Just for the sake of plugging my buddies over at Top Cut Gear. I partnered with a sleeve company called Top Cut Gear. You go to their website, put in Benson10 at checkout, receive 10% off your purchase. They offer the best sleeves in the market. I read the New 52 Batman, but going back, reading Detective Comics now, we can for sure collab in the future, brother. Maybe do Teach Me Magic. There you go, man. Hey, Dejin, just download the, I think it's a rigged game and a pile of garbage, but if you download the MTG Arena client, I think Arena is a rigged game. And the Arena, because Magic is supposed to be played best 2 out of 3. They have a best of 1. I think they're best of 1. I think that version of Magic is rigged. They set it up so it's an outrage machine, so you spend real money. But what was I saying? I kind of veered off trying to read my chat. Download Arena if you want to learn. Arena is good for learning the basics of Magic. Yeah, New 52. I remember when that came out back in 2011. I stopped there. It got way too expensive, the Comics Weekly. Yeah, I remember I just fell real into Batman. My buddy lent me check out the Batman series, Long Halloween. It's part of a like a trilogy. It's Dark Victory, I think just Dark Victory and Long Halloween. It's a duo. I think those books were the source material for the Dark Knight because there's a lot of similarities. And then what was the big one? Final Crisis. It's what DC, it has the crisis events, but Final Crisis where um yeah, no, that's the best way to do it, Dejan. Honestly, don't buy books. The ones I bought back in the day, I don't regret it, but I have them stuffed in a box somewhere. I don't have it on display. I want to fill out my background better and have my stuff on display. Dude, Long Halloween was great. I think it's Dark Victory, Long Halloween, then Dark Victory. Those were awesome. Sand boas look like kids' drawings. That'd be fun. I should have my daughter draw one. I'll write the word snake on it, like snake token. I'll have my daughter squiggle. Like, hey, little Benson, draw a snake, and she'll probably just like take a marker and just dot one time. Ripaverse, that's cool. Yeah. What else? And then yeah, Batman got sent back in time, and he has to kind of like work his way back. Oxygen 10 years for like 1K. What else? I can't remember. The Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. That's a really good one. What else do I have? I have a Twitch, but I stopped using it. I don't like the integration in Twitch. I'm just good at YouTube, and I'll just say I'm good at it. I'm better at YouTube than I am on Twitch. Twitch, I don't understand all those integrations. I don't bother with Twitch. All the stuff I've heard about Twitch, and this isn't me saying this because don't have a great following. I just don't trust Twitch to be beneficial. I heard they started fucking with creators and their ad revenue. There's so many people botting. I've gotten so many people in during my live stream chats. Oh, click here to buy subscribers. Like if it's happening to me, chances are everybody's got fake subscribers. I don't know. That's just my take on Twitch. So I'm just YouTube. Let's just call it just YouTube. To answer your question and make it easy. No, I didn't hear about the pythons. I know in Florida the iguanas are falling out of trees and they're turning in the iguanas for money. But if you go to that website, Top Cut Gear, put in promo code Benson10, get yourself sleeves. TikTok. I don't want to do TikTok, which is because what I'm about to say is very contradictory. But I don't want to have my information on a Chinese platform. I don't trust the thing that TikTok is American owned now. And TikTok's short form, but I don't know what I would do on TikTok, honestly. Like I don't want to be on another Chinese app. Even though CapCut's owned by people that do TikTok. And I'm on a thing called WeChat, which is a Chinese messaging service. WeChat is China's like everything platform. Think of the AOL Instant Messenger, but on steroids, that you can book a flight, book a hotel, book a plane, book a train, go shopping, listen to music. It's an everything app that everybody uses. I'm on WeChat. I use that to message my family and friends in China. China. I have no idea what I'm doing. Me neither, Nishi. What's my social score? Social credit score. That's a misnomer. They kind of do have a system like that, but it's not like all everybody talks about in the news. In a way, it's kind of a good thing because you got people that in my social credit score in China. I don't know. It's a good question. I'll have to find out. Nishi, just yeah, print out that list and see if they have the singles if you want to support your local store. If you want to save money on it, tell them you want like my social credit score. Yeah, I'll say that middle class. But Nishi, print out that list and tell them you want the played versions. Like, don't pay top dollar for something that's gonna go on a sleeve. That's my advice for if you're building a commander deck. Don't get a near mint copy for $30 of a card, or even 10. Get a played copy. Even get a damaged. As long as the face of the card is visible and it goes in a sleeve, it's going to be a damaged card and a near mint condition card when they're both in sleeves. You won't know one from the other unless like the damaged card is like torn in half or it's like ripped like visibly and a chunk is missing. You want played cards. Well, there you go. You don't need, trust me, you don't need, it's not worth it. And there's some stuff I don't mind having clean, nice copies of, but it's not everything to have the best copy. You don't need it. What were we talking about? We're kind of all over the place now. I don't know if they're paying people for those iguanas, Rusty. I think they might start. They should, because the iguanas are an invasive species down there. Things are the size of like small dogs. They're crazy. Yeah, Megs, years ago at Manga Next 2010, I remember I bought a couple issues of a independent creator. I don't know if he's still around. He drew up a comic series about a samurai who was out at sea and he was going somewhere on his boat in Japan and he washed up on well, thank you, Dejin. Everyone check out my pal Dejin Smash. He does a lot of wonderful gaming. His shorts are hilarious. I started modeling. Dejin, I never told you this, but I started modeling my CapCut style shorts off of what you did. So thanks for that inspiration, buddy. That's my buddy Dejin. What was I talking about? Dejin, sleeves. I forgot what I was going on about. Anyway. Oh, that comic. So the series is about a samurai who got shipwrecked and he washes up in like Mesoamerica or even on the shore of California, whatever it was, but like in, you know, not ancient times, but like 1500s, 1400s. And he learns the language. He teaches the natives out in California, indigenous there, how to fight like samurai. Forget what it was called, but I bought a couple issues of that. Damn, I can't think of what other hardcovers I own. Yeah, I always thought iguanas were kind of chill pets. I meant maybe the ones that are out in the wild and that are feral. Nishi was saying the other night that they do attack people. They can be nasty. They are not chill. Okay. Maybe it's like a domesticated one you live with and you constantly carry it around. It's used to people. But when Nishi was saying, they kind of sound like feral, rabid dogs. Oh yeah, and people in Miami, those people down there aren't going to do a damn thing about them. Don't even, like, does Miami even have native people anymore? I feel like everybody in Miami is just celebrities and people that move there. The real drop bears. All right, let's actually do my creating here. All right. There you go. Well, I certainly know the editing there, Dejin. I hear you on that. Yeah, man, back at you. Got to learn how to do my cap cuts on my PC. I always do it on mobile. I can't get the green screen thing to work on my PC. It is a stretch, though, for a samurai to get washed up in, California back in those times. Even now, it wouldn't happen. Like, and at least and survive it. That would be ridiculous. Like they would have had to like gone exploring to at least like land in at least Hawaii, and then go to leave Hawaii heading further east. They're east of Hawaii. They head to California, the mainland continent. How do you get cards in Arena? You redeem things called wild cards, Nishi. or you can use in-game gold that you earn through quests and dailies. There's daily quests. Like your daily quest is play 20 Blue spells. Hey, Gear Gamer, what's going on? I'm supposed to be making content in CapCut, but I'm talking to my chatters. So there's a few ways, Nishi. There is a paywall in Arena. There is loot boxes. Don't give WotC your money. I know that after the Fukushima tsunami in what, 2000? When was the Fukushima thing? In 2011? 2010? I know that a bunch of like shit from over there washed up in California. It took a while. But for a person to wash up alive from Japan is unrealistic. You can make a snake deck in Arena. Yeah, there's enough snakes out there. Playing Brawlhalla. I remember trying that game. That game was interesting. It's like a little Smash Brothers clone. You can make a snake deck. You have to do it in a certain format. Yeah, I've heard of Brawlhalla. I think I remember messing around with it on Switch. I think it's free to download on Switch, but if you want the better stuff, you got to pay for it. I wanted a Smash Brothers alternative. Well, yeah, Polynesians with boats. That's what a lot of people from Taiwan are, like the natives of Taiwan, like the indigenous communities. But to go from Japan, the Japanese islands, and wash up in California is unrealistic. Unless they were heading east of Japan, going I don't know where. It's unrealistic. Like, they still don't travel. I've met 4 people from Japan my entire life that are here. Like, they're going on almost 40 years. I met like 4 people from Japan. That's it. One of them was an exchange student. Colleges, tournaments all the time. That's cool. Yeah, I remember I was real into Smash Brothers on Switch. Like, I love Smash Brothers, the Smash on Wii U. It was just called Smash Bros. Smash Ultimate, whatever it was. The one that came out for the Wii U. I loved that game. I was awesome at that game. And when I played it on Switch, Smash on Switch, I was terrible at it. Like, I don't like the gameplay. I don't like the waiting in the menus. There's no way to interact and like have fun while waiting and changing characters. You just get randomly thrown into a match. Some matches have items, some matches aren't. It's way too competitive. I love Smash. Like, I tried liking Smash on Switch. I got so mad at that game. I borrowed it from my friend, like a long-term loan, because he had little kids. He basically gave up playing video games, kind of like me now. And I borrowed it, and I gave it back to him. Like, dude, here, take it, keep it. I can't play this. It makes me like viscerally mad. Like, it's a bunch of sweaty palm tryhards. Like, there were some of those on the Wii U version of Smash, but Switch just took it to a whole nother level. It was bad. Like, I just can't. Like, the DLC characters on Switch Smash are completely broken. They're not fair. That's all anybody wants to play. They're just too powerful. They don't line up with the rest of the characters in the roster. Sephiroth and that other guy. Like the Smash Bros. Gay. Those late night players. I found like no matter what time of day I went on, I got absolutely bodied. I don't mind losing to somebody who's better than me. That's going to happen. But like, not every I don't want to say not everybody's better than me, but I'm no chump. Like, I know how to play games, and I don't like getting absolutely destroyed. I don't like the gameplay. They changed the gameplay style on Switch. Like, you used to be able to dodge in air. If you just like, if you're falling in Smash on Switch and you like flick the left thing, you do like the dodge. And when you do the dodge in air, it negates all your ability to do your recovery move. I don't understand that. Like, I don't, not into it. And it's not like just like pick it up and play and like it's what they know how to play, but there are people out there who like calculate the frames per move, knowing exact moves to make. Like they're behind a drawing board with a helmet on and a cigar in their mouth, coming up with the exact math behind each move and the picking moves based on the metrics behind them. Like, what? Counting frames. I'm going to use this move. It's more optimal because the amount of frames is less and you get more of an advantage. Good for you for figuring that out, but that's not what video games or having fun is supposed to be. Like, talk about, like, they're like, there's min-maxing. They're doing the maximum to win in everything they do. And it's like, it's one thing to be good at it, but it's just, it's just not fun. Remember at conventions, there'd be that one guy usually at the anime conventions, they have the 4 controllers set up. It's free for all mode. You sit down and play. Whoever got eliminated has to give up a controller to the next person waiting. And there will be these fucking tryhards sitting there just bodying everybody. Little kids that just want to sit down and have fun. Like one of the dudes, he was playing as Sonic and he's sitting there all fucking sweaty and locked in. And I was a staffer at that con. He beat me, whatever. But I was like, hey man, listen, I know you won the rules, it's not like a hard rule, but it's like an honor system. I'm like, hey buddy, I know it's an honor system. You keep winning. I'm telling you, listen, I'm a staffer. I'm telling you to take 5 and fuck off for a little while. I didn't say those words. Listen, buddy, take 20 minutes. You're not going to be king. You're not going to be crowned king of Smash Brothers at Anime Next. It's not going to happen. Chill out. Go take 20. Go drink some water. Go to the bathroom. These little kids here, these 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, or even like people that are my age, just like want to casually play. They don't want to sit here and get bodied by you. It's not fun. So go take 20 minutes. Go do something else. Go fuck off for a little while. It makes being a sore loser. Yeah. No, I hear you there, Gear Gamer. Forgive and heal, yeah. Exactly. They count frames. It's ridiculous. Take a damn bath. Yeah. There was a guy that Megs and I used to staff with, big black dude named Carlo. And so Carlo's at a con. I think he was security at this point. And somebody showed up to the convention, and an attendee showed up with like a wicker basket in their arm. And in that basket was like little like spray bottles of Lysol and like little tiny sticks of deodorant and soap. And he was just going around handing them out to people. And Carlo sees it. And Carlo just comes out of the office and starts walking towards him, just like stone faced, just walking towards him. And this guy's like, "Oh no, I'm fucked." And then Carlo walks up to him, stops in front of this guy, and just gives him a hug. I think some guys do that, Rusty. They're smelly on purpose to throw people off, and they just don't care about hygiene. No, there's that. I used to be a sore loser. It depends on how I lose. People that rub it in and act shitty about it, like I get mad. I know it's dumb things to get mad at. Like I'm not gonna go and punch somebody in the face for losing a game of Magic or Smash. I'm not gonna give. Am I really gonna ruin my life? Go to jail, pay court fees, get arrested, fuck up my family, my personal life, get something on my criminal record over a game of Smash Brothers? No, I'm not. All right, let's make content. Enough of my rambling. But it's that's a thing. There's a lot of tryhards out there. Nishi, I'm looking at these sand boas and they look like special ed snakes. That face on these things. They look like the troll face. Look at this thing. Look at this. Is this real? It's like take a hot dog and just draw 2 dots on it and like a very, very, very faint line for a mouth. That's what a sand boa is. Look at that thing. Absolutely, Nishi. I got you on that. Boa doesn't give a fuck about your problems. Um, yeah, I don't want to go into saying people have sensory issues. You don't know what people deal with. I think it's more of like, if I were to sit here and just like, I don't know, say hee haw like a donkey into the mic every 4 seconds, I would be annoying you guys, but I would just keep doing it because in my mind, I think it's funny, or I just don't care what people think. I don't care that it's socially unacceptable. It's just the knowing I don't give a shit. Like, it's like that. These guys know they smell and they just don't care. It's not a sensory issue. I'm not going to be like with the donkey noises. Things are just like, they look like they're dead or comatose. They look like somebody took a sock and drew two dots. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, God. The one at the 25-second mark is like so stupid looking. Its eyes are like poking out of its head. Oh my God. It looks like a snail. Like snail eyes. Oh, God. Look at that thing. These sand boas look like the guy on my thumbnail for this video. That's so funny that oh God. What happened, Megs? What I miss? Diet. Or so con security told you once. What did con security tell you? Did I miss part of that story? Oh, okay. Sensory issues, their houses are so filthy they're steeping it. Yeah, derp snake. Oh, by the way, I meant to look. Is Animan X dead forever? Have you heard, Megs? Let's find out. Oh no, the website doesn't even work anymore. Really? It's dead. Wow. There's a guy with a hoarder car around the block from me. Yeah, that's the thing, Gamer Gear. Their lives are contingent on never losing that game. Shoveled out the house. That's nice of you. Yeah, Megs, the Anime X website is dead. Holy shit. Oh my God, that's a disappointment. It's dead, Jim. You know what's funny? I was about to message Jim Hitchell and be like, hey, are we dead? Let's see. Hey, friends. Where are they? Where's Young? She would know. I forget her username. All. It's Kim. Looking back at my way back Discord chat history and friends, I don't remember who any of these people are. Might be time to delete some people. Damn. Yeah, of course. God, I posted that. 2025, 2026. Wait, what? We usually hear something. Oh, yeah, it's dead. Damn. On photos. All right, let's not get into insulting people, Rusty. You don't even play. Even I don't think you've ever even played Smash on the Switch. So let's not get on the route of just making fun of people never seen before or experienced. Anyway, let's make some content. What am I doing in CapCut? I actually have a script. It's midnight. Okay. Well, I got to record my ad read though. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Yeah, sorry. Got in chat started talking about shit, and here I am. I got to do my ad read for Top Cut. I don't know how I'm going to do that. All right. Let's just do that. Hold on. No, stop that. Stop. I'm going to unpin that. So this is how far I've come to not play Final Fantasy 11 every night. I had Horizon, the private server client, pinned to my taskbar, my Windows thing at the bottom. I just unpinned it. And I deleted the Horizon wiki and Horizon website off my iPhone. When you open the Safari, it shows all your favorites. I deleted those off my favorites. So I'm moving on. No, it's all right. No, I'm working on a script and I'm brainstorming as I'm talking. I don't look like it. I don't look like I'm doing anything. It's the reading chat only. But no, I'm thinking of different ways to do this. Last thing I'll say about the convention scene, I have like video camera footage from like Anime Next 2000 like 4 up through, oh god, I don't even know. Basically that convention footage from like '04 through like 2023. I got to do something with. They're on like the little mini VHS tapes for my camcorder, and some of them are on those mini DVDs for my DVD camcorder. That would be a amazing content farm. Just throw that up. I gotta edit it first, take out any of the personal and private stuff, but um that'd be a fun stream. Remember Nishi, you said you'd be curious on seeing some of my convention footage. Like I got shit on there. It's like, with ex-girlfriends. I can't have that hanging out there, um but that'd be fun to get out there. I think people would appreciate that. Kind of a lost media. All right. All right. How are we gonna do this? I can't do it on OBS. I gotta go in CapCut then. So let's record a window. How do I do that? Menu. Record. Yeah. Start recording. Is it gonna get my mic? My mic's in use? Okay. All right. Let's just do a cold attempt here. Hey everyone, welcome back. We all know what's going on with Magic the Gathering. Its incessant releases one after the other. What if I told you we're going back to Middle Earth? Magic the Gathering, The Hobbit is here and it's happening. We have the release schedule pictured here. And this is one of the many non-in-universe sets. There's only like, what, 3 in-universe sets this year. Well, The Hobbit is going to be a pretty good one. I think people are going to get into this. Lord of the Rings went bonkers. It flew off the shelves. People lined up for the One Ring. And here I want to talk about some things, thoughts, speculations, considerations for Lord of the Rings. Well, and The Hobbit. I keep calling it Lord of the Rings. That I think are going to happen. What I expect, expectations, as well as learn about your expectations. But I can tell you one thing: with my Hobbit cards, I'm going to use protection with my Hobbit cards, and that protection is going to come from my friends over at Top Cut Gear. I can tell you that these are the best sleeves on the market. You're going to want to go over to their shop tab. They've got a nice playmat you can check out. You go ahead and look at their sleeves. They have the best sleeves in the market. You get the most bang for your buck, the most value. 150 count per box. You can sleeve up a commander deck and even have enough sleeves left over to seal up your pre-release deck as long as it's 40 cards. They have a variety of colors: green, red, this other green. I can tell you one thing: this red will certainly go well, and I have a deck I'm thinking of for a Chinese Lunar New Year that's coming up. But go ahead over to Top Cut Gear, check them out. Use promo code Benson10 at checkout to save yourself 10% off, and it goes a long way to supporting the channel and a wonderful company with wonderful sleeves. Anyway, let's get into the heart of the matter. All right. Where'd that go? Edit more? No. Did I fuck that up? Where is it? Okay. Any personal details of this giveaway? Now I'm going to read the chat. All right. How was my ad read? I don't really like how that came out. You're probably going to hear my... No, I'm not going to do that. All right, I can edit the audio. Camera. Oh, good. It separates the audio. I fucked that up. Go on. I don't like that. Get rid of that. We're not going to do that. We're going to delete that. We're going to delete that. Confirm. What happened? What you said to Nishi earlier is a better ad for sleeves. You're talking about the quality of the cards and how you can just buy cheaper ones and sleeves cover it up. Well, how does that help the sleeve though? Oh, like it's a pitch to buy the sleeve? Yeah, I'm open to suggestions. If you guys want a line you want me to read. If you guys want to be my unpaid labor to help me with things to say, I'll take it. And yeah, I remember that, Rusty. That was because Vic Mignogna was talking. Vic Mignogna was giving giving his thing in the main the main events section, which is right in the middle of the convention center. And all the little fangirls loved hearing him talk. Turns out Vic Mignogna, though, apparently he's a real creep. Like, I don't know why girls would freak out. Oh my god, the voice of Edward Elric and the guy from Dragon Ball Z. Ah, oh my god, I don't get it. I was never a teenage girl, so I guess I can't relate. All right. Record my screen. Oh, okay, okay. Even beat up cards. How am I gonna do this? Do that. 3, 2, 1. No, don't record that. Hey everyone, welcome back. Magic the Gathering is returning to Middle-earth this year in August. Here's the release calendar this year of everything the Magic has planned for us. 3 in-universe sets, which is kind of sad, but we are going back to Middle-earth. We are going to be experiencing Magic the Gathering, The Hobbit, coming our way. And I can tell you one thing. When you get your hands on cards from The Hobbit, you're going to need yourself some protection. For that protection, I recommend go fuck that up. Going over and no, go away. That was bad. Am I clicking on random windows and shit? I need a third monitor, I'm thinking. That wasn't good. Is my mic still working? You guys still hear me? You guys still hear me? I think you do. Okay. I was making little Benson say gabagool earlier. Just for fun. You have a kid, all the parenting, physical strain and abuse on your body you take. I'm allowed to make her say funny things. Even said F it once. It's really bad. You hit wit's end sometimes as a parent, and you're just like, explicative. And they hear it one time, they remember it. And I'm like, oh boy. She thinks it's so funny. All right. Oh, this for a slice of gabagool? Okay. Hey, stick to the script, Benson. You'll be fine, you idiot. Okay. Record. Why can't you just record a specific window? This is so wacky. Hey everyone, welcome back. Magic the Gathering is hitting us with incessant releases, one set after another, secret layers in between. But there is one thing that's coming up later this year that I think we're all looking forward to. Magic the Gathering is returning to Middle-earth. We are going to be doing Magic the Gathering, The Hobbit. And I can tell you one thing. When I get my hands on cards from The Hobbit, I'm going to tell you about the protection I'm going to use. And that protection is going to come in the form of just the right perfect sleeves you're going to need to protect your Hobbits and your Hobbit cards. You're going to want to go over to topcutgear.com. Check out my friends over there. I am a proud partner of theirs. You could even get yourself a really nifty playmat. But the star of the show here is their sleeves. 150 count per box, the best in the market, the best there is, the best you're ever going to need. I recommend this awesome red one for a card that is going to be coming out in this set. That's just me. Again, check them out. 150 count per box. Their competitors charge double, triple the price of this for less sleeves. Why would you do that to yourself? Make your hobbits happy. Make Bilbo and Gandalf and those other guys pleased with the right sleeves here. You can't go wrong. Keep in mind, when you run a commander deck, you don't need to buy a near mint card. You can buy yourself a played card, even a damaged cards. But your friends won't know the difference between a played and a near mint when you put them in a sleeve from Top Cut Gear. Go ahead and check them out. Use promo code Benson10 at checkout to save yourself 10% off. This is all you're going to need to keep your hobbits clean. Let's go ahead and get into the heart of the matter here. Let's talk about The Hobbit, Middle-earth. And I already stopped talking. All right, how's that? I like that. I kind of tripped on my words. Uh, that, no, it like this sound before I started. Uh, yeah. With that. Don't need that. Is that gonna fuck it up? Oh no. Yeah, I know what I gotta do. Oh no, I fucked that up. Okay, wait, no, that's right. I did that right. The protection is gonna come. Good job, Benson. Okay. Okay. Ah, you dick. I'm gonna cut that off. You want me to say that Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at Benson 10. Ah, that. I know what I gotta do. Your mother. I know what I gotta do. Your mother. Yeah, you gotta put a sleeve on your wizard once in a while. You don't put a sleeve on your lizard, you're gonna end up like an Arabian sand boa looking like you're. I don't even know how to describe these guys. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. All right. Uh, that was pretty funny. I know what we're gonna do. Your mother. Like a mistranslation. Uh, I have my desktop audio muted so you guys don't hear my playback again and again and again and again. My voice. I think I should put this up here. What do we think? Any CapCut users out there? I think I'm gonna do this. Child's derp snake. I'm just thinking of like Sandboa just with that face. There's that eyes bulging out as a straight line for a face for their mouth. And just like Sandboa doesn't give a fuck. Oh god. Please with the right sleeve. Ah, fuck you, Benson. Come on. Okay, now I can record my voice. All right. Isn't editing fun? This is why channel videos can suck. You do a bunch of editing and it can amount to nothing, and that's happened to me before, and it's the worst feeling in the world. God, fuck, this fucking Sandboa is stuck in my mind now. Like, fucking, just look at this thing. Oh god. Oh man, my thumbnail makes me laugh too. Uh, is anybody gonna donate money for the Trans Lifeline thing? Magic the Gathering fans raise over $50,000 for Trans Lifeline and giveaway drive. I love how they have to be like you can get free boxes of Magic. You can get a box of free. You can get a box of Magic cards that's worth hundreds of dollars for a donation of $4, and it's like these people are only donating just so they can get something. Like, if do you really care that much? I was reading about the Trans Lifeline. I guess it's like the suicide prevention hotline, but for trans people, and it's not. it's good that's out there, but from what I read online, multiple accounts are saying multiple like firsthand accounts of people saying that they call that hotline and nobody picks up, nobody answers. And they got in trouble years ago for some kind of fraud or financial mismanagement. So there's that. And Bill Gates got an STD on Epstein's island. What did he get? Does anybody know? Did Bill Gates turn into a sand boa? All right, get off Twitter. Anyway, we're distracted. Could you pay some guy in the third world? Pay some guy from India. His name's like Hardeep, but he calls himself Bob. This is Bob. Stop. That's bad. That's real bad. Yeah. I had to drug your wife so she could take the pills too. That's so fucked up. I don't know. I have people who think that. I was talking to somebody who thinks that kind of makes sense. Apparently, Ghislaine Maxwell, her father is actually a big to do. And people think Epstein was just a front. Senator Massey. So Epstein's alive. Is he with Tupac and Elvis and the rest of the people we say are and Michael Jackson? Because the whole Epstein dead thing is just sus. Still alive theory. But yeah, I need to see him upright and living and breathing to believe it. And with AI now, we're not going to know what's real. Like everything about Epstein is fucking weird. Everything. His origin, his career path, everything is so fucking weird. I don't want to make this about Epstein. We're getting distracted. Bad. But it's all over the news. You can't help it. And I have a, I'm a girl dad, the parent to a human female child. And I think about my daughter growing up and like the world she's coming into of trash like that. What can you do? And they're like, apparently Alex Jones was right about the pizza thing. And it's like, what is happening here? And of course the Jews did it. Mossad. And what's his name? Ehud Barak is in the files. So it's like, y'all aren't helping yourselves. I'm not recording this, am I? I'm recording it on video for stream, but how do I record now? I do need to go. Let me go to the bathroom. Then I want to do some more recording. They swapped the body. Oh my god. There's an island in Michigan? Damn. It's a cold place to have a PDF island. Why would you go to Michigan? Like an island where Epstein is hiding? Yeah, apparently Zoran is fucking up. People already hate him. That's what happens. The communists, they get elected and then they suck. Surprise! Communism sucks. Run from New York. Yeah, Epstein's mom is in the not Epstein's mom. Epstein's mom is in the Epstein files. Yeah, Mom Donnie's mom is in the Epstein files. Met like that's the thing about Mom Donnie. He's a little rich boy. Went to a good school, like highly educated. So to yank kids from Detroit, that's possible. Now, what I want them to do is to clean up New York City of all the snow, like the frozen snow, is I want them to take all those people that showed up to the Grammys dressed like clowns and Billie Eilish and make them go clean out New York. That's what I want. Send Chapel Rowan. She has to wear that same dress with her the nipple ring dress. Her dress was secured to her body via the nipple rings. Send her in that dress to go shovel snow. That's what I want. Like not for any kind of voyeurism, as punishment for walking around like that. We're getting way off task here. All right, let me run some ads. Ice cold. Yeah, baby. That's how we do it. Ice. There you go. These okay, another distraction. you see that there's a clip going around of an ICE agent. He's a person of color. He's not white, and he was arresting somebody. Or no, he was. Did he have somebody under arrest? I forget what the context was, but one of the Karens, the anti-ICE Karens, dropped the hard R N word on him. Like, these people at their core turn into that. These Karens, when they spawn in or get spawned in, somebody console code spawns in these Karens, and they get racist. Amazing. Anyway, I'll be right back. There's no Karens in my bathroom. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna run some ads, everybody. Be right back. All right. Leafy is crying right now. What's going on? Crying? Him? Who's crying? Leafy is crying? Who's Leafy? Like the guy in chat? The guy from last night who made the commander deck? That Leafy? Oh, man. All right, let's keep at it. I got worried. I just like lifted up half my shirt on camera. I was like over here. There. I had to like just like lift up my shirt to scratch my side. And I thought is he actually crying? What's he crying about? Is he actually legitimately crying, or is he mad that Arena sucks and it's rigged? Oh god, that sucks. He just rage quit. I like this guy. Oh god. Poor guy. Holy shit. That's what sucks. You go to do something fun and play Brawl, this is what happens to you. Oh. Told you, man. I'm making it mod. Guy's got a Rosie deck. He is way too nice. No, they're just having fun. They're not tryhards. I'm like, no, dude, trust me. These people suck. Oh, he's crying right now. I got his stream up to. He's getting killed on Arena. No, Arena sucks. Like, yeah, like Uzol. What's Uzol? Yeah. Yeah, Arena's so right. I feel bad for the guy. I'm egging him on. He's like, I'm gonna take a break. He's like, no, fuck, I'm gonna run my maximized Joyra deck and fucking run this guy over. And I'm like, yeah, fuck him up. Go get him. This reminds me of the restaurant job where some guy egged me on to go fight another guy. There's that guy who was talking shit about my now wife. And he wasn't talking shit. He made the comment that was just shitty and nasty and semi-racist. And my buddy's like, oh, dude, there he is. You got to go get him. You got to go fuck him up. And I was like, I guess I gotta. It was like that. Oh, poor guy. He fuck. I'm not laughing at you, Leaf. I promise. I know the feeling. You go to make a fun thematic deck in Arena and just try it to use it, and you get absolutely squished. Like it's like pew, get out of here, fuck off. Like you can't have fun. All right, I'm back at it. Holy fuck, that was funny. Oh, he even threw the headphones down. Okay, I'm done laughing. Oh man, funny. Jeez. All right, let's read that chat. All right, here we are back at our Hobbit thing. So let's get back. Get my script. Get back. I can't talk. All right, let's do the reschedule. So one ring. So with my videos, I try to keep them really short. All right. So what do we got? Do I talk about the release schedule? I'm listening to my video, and I'm thinking of Leaf trying not to laugh. What's that? Okay, record. What the fuck is Sun Plus? My PC has, like, when you go to certain apps that says, like, choose your mic, there's something listed called Sun Plus Microphone 6, Sun Plus IT. Is it? I think it's my, one of my cameras, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck a 6 Sun Plus is. Anyway, I have the right one selected. All right. With The Hobbit coming our way, it's one of many non-in-universe sets, I should say. Here's the release schedule. It's coming out in August. Again, only 3 in universe. Feels bad, real sad. But as far as The Hobbit goes, I think people are going to enjoy this. There's going to be hype around this. People are going to want this. It's going to be better than Spider-Man. It's going to be better than Avatar. It's going to be better than Ninja Turtles, certainly. Let's just hope the pre-release for The Hobbit doesn't get ruined. And I think people are going to look back at this. No, that's trash. Look back. What are they looking back on? It hasn't happened yet. Idiot. So as far as we know about The Hobbit, we have limited information, and we're going to discuss it here. Here's the release schedule for the remainder of this calendar year. The Hobbit comes out in August. It's one of many non-universe sets. Well, in-universe. Only 3 in-universe sets are coming out this year, which feels kind of bad. Strixhaven is going to suck. I'm not looking forward to that. It's a Harry Potter wannabe. But that's a whole other video, a whole other topic, a whole other thing. As far as Lord of the Rings, well, The Hobbit, Tolkien, Middle-earth, it's all the same. I'm pretty excited about this. And here I'm going to speculate on what I think is coming and what we're going to get as far as cards, mechanics, and whatnot. First and foremost, what we have so far is the promo art. We have a few different pieces of promo art. We have this one here leading off with My Precious, the One Ring. Chances are it's going to just be called My Precious or The Precious, the One Ring, but it's not going to be called the One Ring. I have something to say about the One Ring later on in the video, so be sure to stay tuned. As far as My Precious, I'm guessing it might even be an artifact that's not even legendary, or it could be a legendary artifact that even something like uncommon. But I'm guessing it's going to do something like gives equipped creature hexproof and shroud, or hexproof and can't be blocked. Something very limited in scope. Again, it's not going to be the powerful destroy everything, banned in every format that the One Ring was. Do let me know what you think on that one. Another card here is Smaug. Smaug, the big bad dragon, is coming our way. He was represented in the Lord of the Rings set on that Saga card, only as a token. He's going to be getting his own card. Definitely has to, right? I'm thinking of a big flying mono red dragon who somehow cares about treasure tokens. He comes into play with like a hex-proof or indestructible counter on him. And something to do with that one weak spot in his armor when he gets hits there and gets killed. I don't know if they're going to work that in the mechanics, but who doesn't love a big flying fat red flyer with Stompy, coming at you? As far as other art here, we do have the Hobbit, the man himself. We have Bilbo leaving the Shire with Gandalf and Thorin and the rest of the dwarf crew. I think this could even this is probably going to be any given card. Could maybe be like something like a reprint, like Commune with Nature. I'm going to speculate that this is going to be a reprint. Wait for it. For something like Collected Company. That would be an amazing set and a card to drop right into Standard. Be a ton of fun. It's the perfect thing for collecting a company to go on an adventure. As far as other card art here, we have, this is from the landing page from the Hobbits page with WotC, with the Magic site. It's a picture of the Shire. It could be just Bilbo's Hobbit hole, or I'm thinking it could be art even on a basic plains or a dual land that adds white-green. I'm thinking even a one-to-one reprint of the Shire. The Shire features prominently in the book where they all meet up at Frodo's house, Bilbo's house. Bad habit, hard habit to break. Eat all his food, get in his way, piss him off until he joins their little party. And other promo art, there's really few and far between. I'm going to edit this. I'm just going to keep recording. What else do I have in my... So with the artist side, the things I think are returning, let's go start with mechanics. As far as mechanics, I can't think of any like new stuff we're going to get. As far as reoccurring mechanics, I think we're going to see the return of things like adventure, because the whole thing's underpinned on Bilbo going on an adventure. And another I had like a little thing in my throat. That's annoying. Start over. Another mechanic I think we're going to... No, that's shit. It's going to be fun to edit. The artist side, as far as mechanics, I think some returning mechanics, existing mechanics we're going to see for this set is adventure. The whole thing is underpinned on Bilbo going on this long adventure to the Lonely Mountain to get treasure and do the stuff, do the thing. And another mechanic I think we're going to see is Amass. We saw Amass in the Lord of the Rings set, and Amass is kind of the whole purpose here. They're amassing a group with Bilbo's party. And then at the end, at the battle at the Lonely Mountain, the orcs come, the dwarves come, that sounds dirty. think I'm gonna start over. Camera. Getting killed on Arena now. Arena sucks. Nah, don't worry about it. You're not distracting me. No, I'm so glad I watched that Leafy thing. I feel bad for him. No, that's how I am on Arena sometimes. Like, you go to sit down and play it, and you just get absolutely murdered. Like, I think I live streamed my Jaguars theme deck, and I got absolutely squashed. It wasn't fun. Everybody runs these maximized peak top tier efficient decks. It's like, you know, it's a imagine a NASCAR event, but you can build your own vehicle, build your own car. It has to have four wheels and an engine and go vroom. And it's held in like a rural county. And then you're gonna get all the folksy people that live there with their, you know, cars and trucks made out of whatever, and then you're gonna get Elon Musk showing up with his billions of dollars and his perfectly finely tuned, maximized, crazy engine Tesla and blows everybody away. That's what Arena is. And I get it. People want to win and do their thing, but it's like you can't just do something a little unorthodox and different and break the mold. That's a channel video on its own. I got to keep that in mind. I like Leafy though. I'm glad he found me. Good dude. All right. Let's try this recording again. If anybody has any suggestions of what I should talk about. As far as The Hobbit goes, we know not too much right now. We know that it comes out in August. Here's the release schedule for the remainder of the year. There are only a few in universe sets, with the bulk of the year, remainder of the year, rest of the year, whatever you want to call it, being Universes Beyond. This is going straight to standard. So I do wonder about quite a few things on how this is going to shake out, implications. And as far as speculations, what I think is coming, I have a lot of ideas of what I think this set is going to provide. First and foremost, as far as what we know about this set, we have. No, that's trash. That's rubbish. Stop it. Okay. Yeah. How do I start off? Oh, I don't want to be redundant. Okay, with the releases. Okay, talk about the releases. Follow your script, Benson. It's okay. So, our protection aside for our cards, what we know about this set and the ensuing cards for The Hobbit is the release date and some other information. So, release date August. It's one of many Universes Beyond products that are going to be forced into and shoved into standard. I do think these are going to perform better and feel better and just be enjoyed more than Spider-Man, Ninja Turtles, and what's the other thing we got? It doesn't matter. Strixhaven's going to suck, so no one's going to like that. And what we know about The Hobbit, outside release date and the release calendar here, is just some promo art, and that's it. So here we have, let's talk about some of the art. That was trash. Kind of veered off there. Okay. In terms of Magic the Gathering, The Hobbit, what we know about this is some stuff, but here I am going to talk about what I think this set is going to provide for us, what it's going to do to standard, some cards that we're going to get, some special guests we're probably going to get coming our way. So it's coming out in August, and it's one of many Universes Beyond sets that are being shoved right in our face. The Hobbit is going to be, people are going to like this more than things like Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man, Avengers, and probably even Strixhaven. Strixhaven, nobody's really looking forward to because, just a fake wannabe Harry Potter. But as far as The Hobbit goes, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the art of things we do know about it. So here we have pictured, this is from Wizards, the magicthegathering.com landing page for the Hobbit set, there and back again. This is the picture of the Hobbit hole. I'm thinking this could be a green and white, just like Tapland, or even a one-to-one reprint of the Shire card itself. I mean, the Shire is the folk, this is where everybody meets and where the story ends when Bilbo returns home to his life. I feel like this card would be suitable reprint one-to-one, or even could just be a basic plains, maybe in a forest, again, like I said, like dual land. As far as other art, we do have, so we actually have card art pictured, or at least promo art. This definitely has to be card art, right? We have Smaug the dragon. So as far as Smaug goes, he was represented in Lord of the Rings as he was only a token. Now, he is definitely going to be getting his own card, right? I'm thinking a big red fat flyer that cares about treasures in some form. What he's going to do exactly, I don't know, but sacrifice treasures, or when Smaug dies, you get a bunch of treasures, or even create a token that's the token represents the Arkenstone. But sound off in the comments of what you think this is going to do. Everybody loves a big fat flyer, right? I think it's going to pair nicely with a lot of cards that care about dragons from the Dragonstorm Tarkir set, whatever it was called. As far as other card art, we have this one here. Bilbo leaving the Shire with the dwarves, with Gandalf to go on his adventure. As far as what this card can be, I'm going to take a wild guess that this is going to be a reprint of Collected Company. That's right, Collected Company in Standard. Maybe it is in Standard already. I feel like Foundation's printed a bunch of cracked random stuff into Standard, but that's a whole other story, a whole other video. I think it'd be great to see. Maybe even this could be a special guest treatment of, Collected Company. So let me know what you think in the comments on this one. This could be something as simple as Commune with Nature, or that a variant of that Commune with Beavers. You go search for talk the top 5, get a creature, hand shuffle, a card like that. As far as other art, okay, this one here, My Precious. So the One Ring is going to be, it's a thing in The Hobbit, but Bilbo didn't know what he found. Smeagol didn't know what he had. So this will probably just be a legendary artifact, but it's not going to be the One Ring itself. It's going to be called The Precious or My Precious. And I'm thinking it's going to be an artifact that grants the equipped creature some form of hexproof and can't be blocked and pretty limited. I'm even going to take a wild guess. Maybe it's just going to be a rare artifact that just grants the aforementioned effects, and it's not even legendary because, again, they didn't know what this was at the time in the storyline. It was just a thing. If you watched the Lord of the Rings movies before reading the Hobbit book, you know plain as day what this is. As far as other things coming out, things to expect. As far as other things to expect, other things that The Hobbit is going to give to us are some returning mechanics I think are coming our way. I feel like the adventure and amass mechanics are coming back. Adventure was, that's the whole focal point of Bilbo going on this journey, this quest to go to the Lonely Mountain and help out the dwarves. And Amass, I feel like would be a great one because this was Amass was in the Lord of the Rings set, and when Smaug is destroyed and the armies gather at the Battle of the Lonely Mountain, they're amassing an army. There's orcs, there's elves, there's humans, there's dwarves. So you can see a lot of amassing, creating various creature tokens, which will work out nicely. There's a lot of token-centric, token-heavy strategies and synergies already in Standard. That'll even play well into other existing formats. Definitely Commander. As far as other things we're going to see, as far as reprints, my speculation is one-to-one reprints from stuff from Lord of the Rings. I think we'll definitely see reprints of stuff like Sting, the sword Bilbo has that he grants to Frodo, and the Mithril coat armor. I believe probably the same rarity, legendary artifacts. Who wouldn't want those? I would certainly like to see those. As far as other things we're going to see, definitely serialized cards. I'm definitely thinking there's going to be a serialized version of the Arkenstone. That's the precious stone that Thorin thirsted after. That has to be the thing, right? As far as what it's going to do, I don't think that the Arkenstone grants like amazing powers and abilities like the One Ring does, but it'll be definitely a significant piece of thing that does pretty important stuff. And I could see it being a serialized one of one in Dwarven or Elvish language, whatever it is. As far as new cards we're going to get, definitely a younger version of Bilbo. Probably he's going to have Sneak or Skulk or some ability like that. A new version of Gandalf, because he's not Gandalf the White. He's still Gandalf the Gray, but slightly toned down, or I don't know his full power level. And definitely all the dwarves in Thorin's group. Thorin, I'm guessing, is going to be a dwarf lord. We need a dwarf lord, as there's only one dwarf lord in the game, and dwarves, it's not a good look for dwarves. They're dwarfed by other better cards. We need more dwarves that pump up other dwarves. We need a Lord of Atlantis of the dwarves. And who better than Thorin, right? As far as getting their own card treatment, definitely Smaug. He's going to get his own card. He was featured in the Lord of the Rings, printed here, but only as a token. He's worthy of his own cards. I'm thinking a big fat flyer that cares about treasure tokens. When he dies, you get a bunch of treasure tokens, maybe a token copy of the Arkenstone itself. As far as other things, I think this set is going to provide the special guest. As far as other things, this set is going to provide the special guest slot sheet, whatever you want to call it, is going to be off the chains. I'm thinking I'm going to go ham here. I'm thinking Orcish Bowmasters and One Rings. I'm thinking Orcish Bowmaster and the One Ring are going to be a thing and featured prominently in the special guest bonus sheet slot. That's going to be the chase card everybody's going to be looking for. As far as other stuff, reprint special guest forms, we're going to get the in-universe reprints as we have of this Osgiliath here. It's called Osgiliath, but it's actually an actual existing card. We're going to get a bunch of these and maybe the commander decks. As far as SKUs to expect, standard SKU mix like we saw for Lord of the Rings, even Final Fantasy. Collector boxes, this time play booster boxes, gift bundles, the standard bundle you would get, jumpstart boxes, scene boxes, and of course the pre-release kit. Hopefully they change the pre-release and go back to the date stamp thing, but that's just me. Anyway, let me know how you're all thinking and feeling about The Hobbit. Are you excited about this? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you all next time. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Thanks, everyone. All right. I think that was good. Hey, there I am. I had no audio? Wait, no audio? Did I knock out my mic? Oh, the camera died. Commune with Winona's beaver. You can find any local beaver in your town. Why'd my camera poop out? What are you doing to me? Yeah, you could hear me. This camera, I don't know what its problem is. The camera pooped. I know that. Video capture device. Deactivate. Activate. What's going on here? You jerk off. Come on. Son of a bitch. Where's my camera? I've never actually seen a real beaver. Go off on a tangent. What's going on here? This card. Come on, man. What is going on? That doesn't even work. That outers. Ah, there I am. There I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Okay. Turn the light on next time. No, I'm Francois. I'm doing some recording. The screen I'm sharing down below is my CapCut, my editing software for my channel videos. Am I still recording? What is this? Go away. Up. All right. So we're gonna do that. Put that down there. Stretch that out here. There. So basically, I say what I'm going to say based off my script, and I edit in the things I mention. Clean up the audio along the way. Property. Yeah, make sure my mic isn't that Sun Plus bullshit, whatever the hell that thing is. And we got snacks. Lots of snack. After years of identifying as a lesbian, JoJo Siwa is now happy with a man and wants to be a mom. Telling you. After years of battling mental illness, she made a full recovery and happy wants to be a mother. She's tired of scissors now needs a spoon. Holy fuck. Ah. That's a repost. Like grog, is this accurate? Yes, confirmed recent interviews. Wow. Who the hell is JoJo Siwa? Dating Chris Hughes? So she's no longer a lesbian or bi or trans or whatever until she meets a rich actor. Oh, you'll give me money and a house? Yeah, I'm straight. Not that she's not, but it's like, oh God. No step on snack. That's right. No step on snack. Am I stuttering? What's going on here? Am I stuck, frozen, and smiling like a weirdo? That's a weird freeze frame. I'm retarded. What's going on here? My camera seizes up. Somebody say something. All right. I gotta end this soon. I barely ate dinner and I'm crashing. Not good. What can I eat? I spend so much effort getting my daughter to eat that I don't eat dinner. And judging by how it looks at me, I'm not the kind of guy that can afford not eating a meal. Oh, what did I click? Undo. Click that. Trim down that audio. I don't like that. There's no point saying mentioning the Hobbit, but here I'm going to talk about it. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut all that. Make this video, cut it down. Redundant audio. Drink clarified butter. Is that a thing? Do people drink clarified butter? It'll fill you up. Top Cut Gear. I just want to remind everybody, check out topcutgear.com. Use promo code Benson10 for 10% off your purchase of sleeves. They offer the best sleeves. Francois, I don't know if you know about that. I'm partnered with a sleeve company. They make sleeves and they have a playmat and sleeves. That's all they really got right now. They're still growing. They're really big in the Riftbound and Pokemon space. Clarified butter. Are you puking at the sleeves or the clarified butter? How long can I cut this down to? I still have more editing, so I got to get this thing under 10 minutes. How are we looking? Just eat some lobster. I think lobster is overrated. And I worked in restaurants. Lobster is a boiled bug. That's really what it comes down to. I used to get they would have boxes of lobsters delivered to the kitchen. I felt so bad doing it. Break them in half, rip their arms off, break them in half, use a spoon, gut out their brains and their insides, and then you have to save each part. Like they saved the middle, the body, the head. They boiled it, so they decorated the plate with it. Like the head, the mashed potatoes, truffle mashed potatoes, the tail, the claws. They completely deshelled lobster, and it's just basically poached in butter. Which, like, good lobster roll. If you go to New England, get a lobster roll, lobster. But yeah, lobster roll is just a boiled bug sandwich. That's really all it is. I really feel like I should eat some buffalo chips. Are going to be too much. I should go to bed soon though. There is that. Uh, uh, yeah. Okay. Okay. How do we want this element to pop in? Animation. How do I edit the timing? Hmm. No, let's get rid of that. You're going to bed, Nishi? Still here. Can you guys not hear me? Or I'm just that boring right now? Am I not moving? Is my camera dead again? No, I'm just sitting really, really still. Camera's not working? I froze again. Have a good night, Nishi. Thanks for hanging around. Always appreciate it. I'll work on some snake tokens for you. Camera still. I fixed it. All right, I think I'll just leave it there. This is a lot of good ideas. Am my camera still again? Or is this... Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with my camera? Why does it keep cutting out on me? All right, I'm in freeze frame again. I just look stupid. All right, everyone, I'm going to leave it here for real. So let's round up the chat. Round it up. Buddies, round up. Wow. Deactivate. Activate. Might be time for a better webcam. It froze again. I have to like reconnect this? That one. Work. All right. Let's do a roundup of the chat. Francois, good seeing you, brother. Nishi, thanks so much for hanging around. I'll work on those snake tokens. Megs, as always, dude, I'm glad you could see some of the editing. Is the editing screen at least working? Do you at least see what's going on in CapCut? Yeah, I see the small one, so you guys do see that. Rusty. Leaf, sorry for laughing at you. We were laughing with you, not at you. Rusty, we said that. Gear Gamer Joey, good seeing you, my friend. Or is it Jonesy? Either way, good seeing you, my friend. Love talking about Smash Brothers and how much it sucks now. Have fun with your Brawlhalla. Gotta give that game another go. The Jin Smash. Go check him out, everyone. He's a wonderful gaming channel. Francois, you're into watching live streams. Go check out Dejin Smash. Go to channel. This guy here. Can't recommend him enough. Really good dude, cool dude, chill dude. Check him out, everybody. I believe that's everybody. And channel member Dunk, thanks for coming around, dude. Appreciate it. All right, everyone. For realsies, have a great night. Thanks for hanging around. And I'm thinking tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. There might be a cooking stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I'll do my best to let you all know. All right, everyone. Cleaning rat cages. Tell the rats I said hi. Have a good night, everyone.